So you are. It's your show.
All right, yeah, sure.
All right. We are live in 3, 2, 1. We're live.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the John Zone. I'm here with the chairman of
We're live
RCW
in 3.
Oblivion, and also Headless Horseman. He's here. He had a good run in Money in the Bank today, which was a great pay-per-view. If you guys haven't seen it, it's on Twitch and also on YouTube. Uh, but yeah, this is just a show about where we just talk about what's going on in the wrestling world and what's going on in RCW, and also maybe even other real wrestling stuff. But just to start off with, we're going to talk about Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank was actually a good pay per view. I haven't been to an RCW event in a while, and then I come back, and all of a sudden, I figure out that I'm a great commentator. Uh, so Oblivion, you're the chairman? How'd you feel about Money in the Bank there? I don't think Oblivion's talking. All right, since Oblivion ain't talking. uh, yeah, we had a lot of interesting things happen with Money in the Bank. I think the most interesting thing is freaking Soulbringer. Most of you guys know him, most of you guys probably don't. Either way, you should know him because he is now a Money in the Bank winner. One Money in the Bank is on with another guy, I think Crazy something. I'm sorry, I don't remember your name, but
No, Crazy the Blazing. He won.
yeah, Crazy one, and also Soul. And right back to right back to the question, Oblivion, you're the chairman. What did you think of Money in the Bank?
Money in the Bank. It was actually pretty awesome in my mind. I mean, there was a lot of things that was going on. I mean, I did have to go AFK for about 45 minutes at most, just because when my air conditioner wasn't working and stuff like that. However, the stuff that I did see and the stuff that I did witness, like especially with the Jason Angle gimmick and all of that stuff going out there and giving it their all this evening, it was one to remember, I have to say. And your retirement was touching and to where you actually commentated for the wrestling. That was actually pretty awesome. I actually enjoyed that, most of it, actually.
Oh yeah, man! Like my retirement speech, I actually told a few people. I even said it in. I think eventually I said it all on commentary that I actually got teary eyed from my retirement speech. It was actually emotional for me, being in freaking Roblox and being in the real wrestling business for maybe close to 10 years now, and it's pretty awesome. And now that I'm officially retiring, even though of course I'm not retiring, exactly completely. I said I'm retiring completely, but I'm still going to be in the board of directors on RCW. I'm still going to be now commentating, and of course now we're going to be doing the John Zone, which is pretty awesome. I really like it. I really like what's happening now. And oh yeah, for you guys that don't know, I only mentioned this that I was gonna try to make this happen, but I will be commentating all the live shows now. So there you go, a little bit of insight for you. And just to get some insight, is Headless there?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Headless, Headless, did you listen to any of my commentating?
I ain't had a chance to.
Well, for you that haven't listened to it yet, it's on Twitch, on YouTube, so you should still watch it. It's funny, I guess. You guys can judge for yourself. But all right, so that's Money in the Bank. We all know Money in the Bank was actually a really good pay per view. We saw some pretty good matches there. But let's get into worldwide news. Let's talk about WWE. They have a pay per view coming up, I think tomorrow. Payback. It's let's just go ahead and talk about how you feeling about that. Okay, Enzo. I'm just gonna go with the match card. Let's give our kind of predictions with the match. Enzo Amore and Big Cass versus Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. How you guys feel? Who do you think's gonna win this?
I've always been a fan of Enzo and Big Cass. For Enzo and Big Cass, actually, I really hope they actually pull this out. But I've also been a fan of the club as well. I like the gimmick that they've been pulling off. But they didn't make it the champions at WrestleMania, so I would love to actually see Enzo and Big Cass become champions throughout their careers. I don't think they've been actually WWE tag team champions as of yet, the Raw Tag Team Champions as of yet. But I would like to see him do it. I'd like to see him pull it out.
Yeah, it'd
I
be
think
pretty
Gallows
awesome.
and Anderson.
You vote for Gallows and Anderson?
Yeah.
For me, I'm kind of two-sided on this because I love both Enzo Amore and Big Cass, and I love the club also. They're both pretty awesome to me. But to be honest, you got to think we're gonna interject another match, the Hardy Boys versus Cesaro and Sheamus for the Raw Tag Team titles, which I think Matt and Jeff will definitely win. I feel like they're gonna hold on to it for a while. But it's all about like Enzo Amore and Big Cass versus Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. It's all about who's going to be the better opponent for Matt and Jeff. And to be honest, it could go either way because it depends on what you want in a match. With Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, you're going to get hard hits. Every now and then you're going to get some big moves. And with Enzo Amore and Big Cass, they're just a dual threat. Enzo, he's pretty good at high flying, and Big Cass, of course, he's a big guy, so he's going to do some hard hits.
7 feet tall.
Yes, you can't teach that, but all right, let's move on here. All right, by the way, if I did have to have a pick for Enzo Amore and Big Cass versus Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, I think I'd have to go with Enzo and Cass. But
I'd have to go with Enzo and Cass on that one as well.
All right, next match: Seth Rollins versus Samoa Joe. Oblivion, we'll start with you. What do you think about this match? Who's going to win?
Seth Rollins and Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe, I haven't really watched him much. I mean, I watched NXT for a little while, but what's the use of having the network without watching it? But I have to say, I have to go with Samoa Joe on this one. So, the damage that he done to Seth Rollins already is just enough to clarify that it's going to be a really stressful match. I'm going to have to go with Samoa Joe on this one.
Headless, what about you?
I'm with Samoa Joe after I watched him on other company shows. So I've seen what Samoa Joe can do, and I'm pretty sure Samoa Joe can pull it out.
Eggman, both of you guys are going for Samoa Joe. I'm gonna have to be the odd man out. I have to go for Seth Rollins, man. After because I watched WrestleMania 33, it was a great pay-per-view. I hope you guys like it because I thought it was amazing. And Seth Rollins versus Triple H, freaking both. Like a lot of people say, Seth Rollins had the downgrade with his entrance because Triple H's was just freaking amazing. But I thought Seth Rollins' entrance was pretty cool, and the match itself versus Triple H was just amazing. Like they had a pretty good match, and they had some hardcore spots, some just some really good technical match spots, and Seth Rollins won that. He beat the big guy in the company. I feel like if he beat him, he can be the one to take down Samoa Joe. But I'm gonna have to go for Seth Rollins in that match. All right,
I can agree upon that. Oh, there's I Spy.
All right, so we're going to go and move on to the Cruiserweight Championship match. Neville versus Austin Aries. Oblivion?
I have to go with Austin Aries on that one. I mean, I saw Austin Aries at at SmackDown. I went to SmackDown last Tuesday, and because it was in Louisville, and I'm from Kentucky, and so I went up there and watched it, and I saw what he can do. So I do have to go with him on that one. I mean, Neville's pretty good at what he does. I've never really pictured Neville being a good heel. He's okay in a way, but I just don't see him being like that heel. So I'm going with Austin Aries.
All right, Headless Horseman, what about you?
Again, agreeing with Oblivion, but I watched Austin Aries on over company shows again, so that's another big reason why I choose him.
One thing I want to point out: I Spy. He's currently in our shot. I don't know. He's not in the car.
I am in the car.
he's just there.
Wow,
All right,
that could be part of it. Okay.
All right, and all right. So you guys both picked. Did you guys both pick Austin Aries?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go with Austin Aries too. I forgot there was this one old match. I forget who was facing. I don't remember if it was in Ring of Honor or TNA. It was one of the two. I saw a match with him. It was awesome. I freaking love his style of wrestling. He has kind of a unique look, which I also like. And And it's just hard to find guys like him, you know, who is charismatic, high flying. Is also has a freaking looks like he's jacked. You know, it's kind of like
I mean, exactly. I mean, he's one of those jack of all trades that has like. I really hope that he can pull it out. I mean, I Spy, what do you think? Like, let's get you in there on the conversation since you're here anyway. Austin Aries or who was the other? Neville?
Sorry, Austin Aries. Mostly because even though Neville has been doing some great heel work, I think it's time for a change. Because he's getting pretty stale as champ, Neville.
true.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna have to go Austin Aries just because he's the better man here. He's freaking just amazing in every single way. You know, physically, you know, he's just awesome. So I'm gonna have to go with Austin Aries. Headless, all right, you already went for Austin Aries. I think we all picked
Yeah.
Austin Aries, which was pretty awesome. All right, so next match, Hardy Boys versus Sheamus. I call it Sheamus.
It's just Sheamus. I like it.
Raw Tag Team Championships. Oblivion, we'll start with you.
Which I've always enjoyed the Sheamus and the Cesaro. I always enjoyed the Sheamus group there. They're really good with each other. And I like how Sheamus is getting this next push. I've always liked Sheamus as a character and as a like, you know, the "you look stupid" chants and all that stuff. Like even before them, the 18-second match with what was his name, Daniel Bryan, just to win the world title. Like all you needed was a bro kick, and I've always liked Sheamus, not just for that reason, but just for a lot of the reasons, in fact. But Hardy Boys, they came out of nowhere at WrestleMania, which if you was reading upon a lot of this stuff, then you knew that he was coming. But I have to go with the Hardy Boys on this one.
All right, Headless.
I'm going with the Hardy Boys because I used to watch them back in WWF with my oldest brother, and I know what all they can do, and they're excellent at high flying. So I'm going with the Hardy Boys.
All right, I Spy, you're here, so we'll once again.
This one's hard. I'd be fine with either one, but for sure I want one team to turn heel. One team to turn heel. That's all I want to do.
But you know, honestly, I wouldn't mind the Cesaro section being hell or heel. Why do I call it hell?
That's what I'm going. I feel like, you know, a lot of people want Matt and Jeff to go heel because, you know, they want the broken gimmick back, but Cesaro and Sheamus would just make more sense because, you know, they seem like those type of guys. And Matt and Jeff Hardy,
yeah.
you know, like Jeff Hardy, you know, he's had a problem. You know, he's had problems in the past. He looks the way he looks. I was gonna say Matt and Jeff both look like sweet human beings, but you know, Jeff he looks like he wants to kill somebody every single minute of the day. But
That's probably because of all
Yeah,
the
no,
drugs that he's done.
If they're probably not wanting to turn the Hardy's heel, but like maybe like start some like Bray breaks Matt or something, and then Jeffy Matt that thing, and then build up that.
then you got to realize, you know, turning Matt and Jeff Hardy heel, that just go wrong for WWE because, you know, the fans are so stupid. You know, they cheer heels, and
Yeah.
Matt and Jeff get like the biggest pop ever. Like
Yeah.
they get the biggest cheer ever if they turn heels. So, you know, of course they want to turn Cesaro and Sheamus heel.
And they also blew the biggest baby face in the company, Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
I
That's right.
hate Roman Reigns with the
I
clash.
do too. Roman is.
I hope Braun Strowman kicks the fuck out of him.
Yeah, he's done it once, so hopefully he does it again.
All right. So I'm pretty sure we all picked Matt and Jeff on that match. Pretty sure we all
we
picked
picked
it.
Matt and
Well,
Jeff on
I'm
that.
mixed, but yeah, it's practically Matt and Jeff.
All right. So next match, Bailey versus Alexa Bliss. This time we're going to start with I Spy.
And then we should be Bailey, because we don't want to like start changing the title every month like they've been doing with the women's title. We need to build up a strong champion, so when it finally comes, they take it away. It'll be a better effect.
All right. So, Headless, we'll go with you next.
I'm gonna choose Bailey, and I don't have a specific reason. I'm just going with it.
All right. Oblivion.
He went to go get a bowl of cereal. I forgot
All right,
to
well,
say.
that's all right. All right, but me, I'm just gonna pick Bailey. I like Alexa Bliss also, but Bailey, I'm just gonna pick her because not only do I have like the biggest crush on Bailey ever, but she's also a really great wrestler. She's pretty. She has a. All right, I'm not gonna say it. She has a nice butt, and she's just great in every single way. She can do almost everything, which is pretty cool. So I'm gonna go with Bailey. All right, so next match. All right, we're just gonna talk some crap until Oblivion gets back. One thing I wanted to like say in the beginning of the show, which I didn't get to, was I wanted to congratulate Chris Jericho because he just announced that Fozzie's new single is debuting tomorrow night, which is pretty cool. I've never really listened to Fozzie's music, but I heard it's pretty good. I'm actually gonna have to listen to it, and so congratulations to Chris Jericho. I've always been a
Yeah, should we also talk about Jinder Mahal for a little bit, since that was pretty unexpected.
I mean, heck yeah. I mean, like a lot of people, that a lot of them, it's kind of like lopsided either way because some people love that Jinder Mahal is getting a big push. Some people hate it. And it's just like it's like two sides that you can't tell. They can't decide what they want. But me personally, I'm actually loving Jinder Mahal right now. I'm loving what they're doing with him because people are saying, "Oh, he doesn't deserve it. He's just a jobber." Well, you have to remember. And people are saying, "Oh, I wonder why he's getting a push." He's getting a push because he's getting better as a character. He's getting better as a worker. His moves are getting better. His promos are getting better. He's just better as a wrestler. Any more comments on that?
And I'll say something too. Well, people are saying also they're trying to expand the African market for WWE, which is terrible because Jinder Mahal is Canadian, which I've learned. But also, people are also mad about this because they say, I want new people to get championship shots. When they don't really want new people, they just want their favorite jobber that deserves more to get that shot. So basically, they're being kind of hypocritical, saying they want new people to get championship shots, and then a new person gets championship shot that they don't like, they start hating on them. It's weird, and it's not deserved.
Well, I, for one, witnessed the Jinder Mahal winning the six-pack challenge that night at SmackDown. And let's just say I was not expecting it.
None of us were.
What was that?
I was just saying none of us were expecting it.
In all seriousness, I wanted Sami Zayn to win. I wanted Sami Zayn to get that because he's been working so damn hard.
I think we all wanted Sami Zayn to win.
Yeah, I was hoping he would win that night. I was hoping that just one thing would go good that night, where I was actually sitting there live in the audience that night. But I like the fact that they are giving Jinder Mahal this push, but I just wish they would let Sami Zayn do something. I hope that if Kevin Owens keeps the U.S. title, that they do something with Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens again.
Yeah, didn't everyone think Sami was gonna win the triple threat the week before for U.S. title because like the rivalry and things? But no, we could be better match with a little bit of build up.
Like for me, of course, no one was expecting Jinder to win, but I will admit, at first I was like, all right, why is this happening? Why are they giving him a push? Then I got to thinking about it, maybe a day or two passes by. I was like, this is a great idea. I'm glad that WWE is finally giving him a push because, he's just getting better and better and better. And that's the only thing that can happen for him right now. Unless, WWE decides to pull a Fandango and fuck him up. But,
Yeah.
All right, so let's get back to the match card. Next match on the list is Kevin Owens versus Chris Jericho. We'll start with Head. We'll start with yeah.
What'd you say? I was making a shirt.
No, he's talking about the Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho.
Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho? Man, I hope Chris Jericho gets in for that breakup that they done long ago. That's what I'm hoping.
I'm just gonna go ahead and put mine out here. I hope Chris Jericho wins just because I think Kevin Owens is a baby-faced fuck. I don't mean that they're pushing him as a baby-face. I hate him either way. Baby-face, heel, fucking tweener. He annoys the crap out of me. He's a babyface who people think he can wrestle. I don't think he can wrestle that good. I get why people would say that, but he just annoys the hell out of me. So I'm going for Chris Jericho. I just wanted to get that off my chest.
Yeah.
I Spy.
I want Chris Jericho to win, but I know Kevin Owens is going to win. Because if Chris Jericho wins, Raw's going to have 2 titles, the U.S. and the Intercontinental, and that would be super confusing.
Actually, no. The U.S., when they done the Superstar Shakeup, SmackDown only bidded for the United States Championship. So if Chris Jericho wins, Chris Jericho goes to SmackDown, and Kevin Owens goes back to Raw.
Yep. That's true.
Wait, so you're saying if Bray Wyatt wins, he goes to SmackDown?
No.
Hopefully the fucking God that doesn't happen. All right,
what happens, they bidded for Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt went to Raw. Bray Wyatt is in Raw, and now he's going to have a feud with Finn Balor. But going forward, their match, their match tomorrow, the House of Horrors, it's actually non-title.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just for payback. It's not for the title at all.
Then they made the feud useless. That's what I'm saying.
It's just there for branding purposes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so pretty sure we all say Chris Jericho, even though some of us know Kevin Owens is gonna win. That fat face fuck. All right, so next match: Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman.
On
3, 1, 2, 3. Braun Strowman.
Braun Strowman.
All right, now listen. We all said Braun Strowman, but listen, I get why people hate Roman Reigns, but you have to look at it this way. Roman Reigns himself is a great wrestler. He is a pretty good wrestler, but the way Vince, Triple H, all these guys have put him, they made him out to be just a big guy that's been done millions and millions of times over. That just it's just boring now, and that's why people hate him. He
killed The Undertaker!
Well, the Undertaker kind of killed himself with getting older, to be honest.
Well, yeah, true.
But that's not still, it's like taking an entire John Cena stick, putting on someone who can't transform a character into something new every year, and basically made it stale. I don't know anything to say because it's so stale.
Headless. Really you said Strowman too, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Just please tell me even if Braun Strowman wins, Roman gets his butt kicked and slammed through a table.
I really hope.
I just want Braun Strowman to win just because. I'll be honest. Roman Reigns is supposed to be taking time off because one of his family members died. He's supposed to be taking a little time off. So I feel like Braun Strowman will win that match either way. But I feel like he should win just because Roman Reigns needs to be destroyed and he needs to be redesigned as a character.
Okay, we got a question for John in the chat.
Yep. The Mystery Treasure has a question for John.
All right, hold on. I can't see the question, so you guys are going to have to read it for me.
It's on Twitch.
We're at.
Should underage streamer be banned from Twitch staff?
Is it in general or?
No, it's in the real Twitch.tv chat.
Oh,
Nick is talking about me.
It says underage streamer should be banned by Twitch staff.
I can't see the Twitch chat, so.
But
that was a question. Should underage streamers should be banned by Twitch staff?
Wait.
Do I think underage streamers?
Streamers. Clip said streamer, then that must be me. But if
What was the question? Do I think underage streamers should be banned?
Yeah.
Well, it depends. It kind of depends on exactly how old they are. You know, if they're like freaking maybe 6 or 7, you know, maybe. But if they're like, you know, maybe 10 through 12, I mean, I could see that that'd be all right. But I guess it depends on the voice, you know, how they act. Like if they actually act like little fucks, then yeah, fuck them right away.
yeah, like most
Suck him out the pussy.
people, like freaking Call of Duty kids.
God,
That's
that is one of the
screaming.
most annoying things ever, those Call of Duty kids.
I'm taking
Yeah.
no scripture, but yeah.
Oh, trust me, if you guys heard me play Battlefield, it'd be worse.
You guys should hear me play Overwatch.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna pick our winner for the final match of the payback card: Randy Orton versus Bray Wyatt. We'll start with I.
Bray Wyatt.
All right, that was easy. Headless,
Bray Wyatt.
Oblivion.
I have to go with Bray Wyatt. I am a follower of the Buzzards.
I'm going with Jinder Mahal. I mean Bray Wyatt. Actually, you know what? I want Randy Orton to win just so he can face Jinder Mahal and lose. Like I want Randy Orton.
I think he's still going to face Jinder Mahal. I really don't think.
We just said that it's
I
not
really don't think
non-title.
what WWE's doing. I think they're making it to where it's a non-title match. So if either way, Jinder
then
Mahal
again-
will be facing Randy Orton. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Randy Orton. I've always liked Randy Orton. I've always loved the character. I've always loved how he's always been throughout the years. However, I love the Bray Wyatt character. Ever since the debut of the Bray Wyatt character, I've always loved the Bray Wyatt character. The dog, mysterious, all kinds of stuff that's going on with that
That's
character.
why
I
changed
love
my
it.
gimmick that one time.
What was that?
Because I just liked Bray Wyatt so much. I thought it was a great character, it would fit with my design. And
Yeah, that's the thing. I remember back in NXT, him being Husky Harris, and that's the only reason I hate him so much. Is just because I remember him as Husky Harris, and that will never get out of my mind. And
Yeah.
every
that will never get out of the fans' mind, because have you heard the Husky Harris chants?
Yeah, the Husky Harris chance. I mean, I can get over that fact that he was Husky Harris. However, the new gimmick, he rebuilding himself, is almost like what the Undertaker did. I mean, think he was the American Badass for so many years, coming out in a motorcycle, doing all this kind of stuff. I mean, I like the Bray Wyatt character.
I like the Bray Wyatt character just a little bit. I don't like him as a wrestler. I like the character, not as a wrestler though. I just realized I can finally look at the Twitch chat and it says I have a suggestion for you. You need a hairline. It's so ugly for John by Cool Nell. You know what? I respect that, man. I respect that.
Well, he might have a hairline. We don't know. He has a cap on.
Yeah, I have a hat on. How can you tell I have a hairline? I mean, are you talking about my beard? My beard has like a little freaking one of those vaudevillain looks coming out the side of it.
Wait, no, I have no hair. I'm just a big bald red guy.
Yeah, I had a beard.
Let's get into our next topic. The sexiest divas around. we're just gonna take turns. We're just gonna take turns with this.
Wait, can you say that again?
The sexiest divas around. I don't care who it is. You can just tell me how sexy they are. Oblivion. We'll start with you. Who do you think the sexiest diva is?
All right, so don't knock me for this because of what's going around on the internet at the current moment, but I've always liked Paige. I have to say, I would.
I mean,
Okay, best not say that on the stream, but I like Paige.
you know something? Here on the John Zone, we don't care what we talk about. I'm just gonna say this: I've seen the Paige nudes. I've jerked off them plenty of times. They are not bad at all. It's and I'll be surprised because whenever I watched the little porn video, I didn't know that was Xavier Woods. Like people had to point it out to me that it was Xavier Woods. I knew it was Brad Maddox because it's pretty easy to tell it's Brad Maddox, but Xavier Woods is harder to tell.
I didn't know he'd be
Alright.
that hard to tell.
All right, next we'll go with I Spy. He left. All right.
I'm just doing that for this one.
All right. He don't want to be in the conversation. All right, Headless. We'll go with you next.
I'm gonna have to go with Paige also because me and Oblivion would talk about it almost every time I've come up to his house.
All right. All right. Me personally, it's a tie. It's a tie for me. It's a tie between Bailey and Dana Brooke.
Yeah, I have to say, that'd be a tie for me too between Paige and Bailey.
I love Bailey, man. She's cute, sexy, good wrestler. The same with Dana Brooke, man. I freaking love Dana Brooke. I mean, I would probably also have to say Ember Moon, but all right. So there goes that topic. That was very, very fucking. I don't fucking know. All right. So what should we talk about next? Should we talk about this Martina Ronaldo thing with the JBL?
Well, let's check the time. It's 7 o'clock, so yes, let's do it.
Yeah, it's
Dumb
John
joke there.
Clock.
Dumb joke, but still. It's called the John Zone, so we gotta talk about
To be
JBL.
honest, like it's been so many reports of JBL bullying people, freaking treating them like trash backstage. I think it's about time. Like I've seen, like I've never been a big fan of JBL, but I kind of liked him back when he was wrestling guys like Batista and John Cena, you know, all that. But now,
Yeah,
now
but-
it's just,
Listen.
now,
It's not just with the reports of JBL bullying this time, but like Vince telling JBL to be a
Where's he
little.
going?
it is very annoying with this, but I think I hope Martina Ronaldo really recovers from this. Like he's an awesome commentator, and JBL, he should definitely be fired, man. He really should.
But like I was trying to say before my mom came in, sadly. And,
Hashtag fire JBL.
yeah, that. But like Vince told JBL to be a little bit more rougher with his bullying on Mauro, or supposedly because he didn't like the way he commentated. Which I find, if you didn't like the way he commentated, just fire him.
Yeah, they should fire him. Just to go a little bit off topic real quick. I've always wanted to get this off my chest. I've never actually talked about this with anyone, so it seems appropriate to talk about it for the first time here on the John Zone. One thing I got pissed about between WrestleMania 33 and I forgot, was it Elimination Chamber? The pay-per-view for that. But I hate that people were booing Goldberg. Like I hate that with everything in me that people started booing Goldberg. Because, people be like, oh, he should be there. He should be there to, put over the new talent. He should be there to put over Brock Lesnar anyway. But the thing is, you have to realize Goldberg has always been known as a beast,
Exactly.
a monster among men. He is there to destroy people. He was the original guy to destroy people.
Yeah, he's the original Brock Lesnar.
And,
The original Oblivion God.
Yeah, and people were there, booing him just because he was destroying people. And listen, that pisses me off. I think today's fans are just retarded. Today's WWE fans, I'm not talking about all of them, I'm talking about the people who come to the shows and start chanting that bull crap.
No, but that just tells us that this is a new WWE. We don't want to see, part-timers. Well, like I'm saying, they as in, I don't know.
I want to see The Undertaker any day, any show.
What?
And
So he has a heart attack in the ring.
Shut.
and freaking, I get why people would be mad. A part-timer is a world champion, but you have to get, if you're going to put Goldberg in a world title match, he's 100% of the time going to win. If
100% of the time I'm gonna win unless it's against Brock Lesnar. Then it's 99.9%.
And yeah, I just wanted to get that off my chest once and for all. And anybody else have a comment on anything?
All the dogs are going crazy.
Oh,
This is gonna be a great transition. But how about the rumor that WWE is trying to get Mike Goldberg? Yeah,
wait, what?
there's a rumor that the WWE is trying to get Mike Goldberg, the dude who used to commentate UFC.
Oh man, that actually sounds like not too bad of an idea. Like, I don't really have any comment on that, to be honest.
Yeah, it does sound pretty good. But hopefully it's not going to be the same situation like with Morrow, since Yeah.
Marlo.
so,
Headless, you have anything? You have anything to say over there?
I'm lost for words on that one.
I think that's going to be, it might be all the time that we have because I'm running on 35 minutes.
yeah, we're 135 minutes.
Heck, I still have things to talk about, but I guess we'll save it if we need to. We'll save it. Maybe we'll do an episode tomorrow if Oblivion is
Wait,
on.
maybe you could do like a live reaction thing for Payback, because I'll be watching.
I mean, heck, I would do a live reaction if Oblivion's on, because I don't really mess with the.
Well, I'll
Okay.
leave for work at 9 o'clock at night.
Oh,
I would be at work right now, so yeah.
Well, that's messed up.
but yeah, also, Oblivion, are you gonna be playing Overwatch?
Probably not tonight.
Does
No,
anybody
yeah.
else have Overwatch?
Yeah, I have Overwatch for PC.
No, I did so.
Well, guys, I guess that will conclude the first episode of the John Zone. I think this was an awesome episode. We actually had a lot of stuff to talk about. Just thank you to Headless, I, and Oblivion who all joined me here. Maybe we'll have these guys next time. Just thanks for everyone tuning in. Thanks for everyone who's watching this currently, whenever you're watching it. Hopefully, we'll see you next time. Have a good day, guys.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye. I really blacked out.
Drugs from my generation, I'll take
That's
the
pretty cool.
fall. The state,
Yeah, that was fun.
nation, and it's a sin to God.